Hey everyone, it's Shirley, and for today's video, as the title suggested, I'm going to introduce you to some of my characters and make a very exciting announcement that I think I'm just gonna jump into right now. So, in February, I wrote a short story about the two lovely ladies that I am drawing here in the speed paint, and it's getting published, and I'm so excited, and I kind of just wanted to ramble about that. It's going to be a part of the Prismatic Dreams anthology from the literary magazine Worlds Wayfarer, and it's supposed to come out in the winter, I think. So the Prismatic Dreams anthology is really cool. It's a speculative fiction anthology, so like fantasy, sci-fi, etc. And the main thing that unifies the stories is that they're centered around queer people and queer characters. The story I wrote has a lesbian couple in it, and I'll actually introduce you to them later in the video, talk a little bit about them. I haven't yet read any of the stories in the anthology, but I can't wait to when it comes out. I'm really grateful that I'm going to be included among all these stories. I don't know how to order it or anything, but I'll probably share some information for that on my Instagram or on here closer to the release date, and probably do an unboxing on here. I'm just so excited because I love writing. It's a huge hobby of mine, and the fact that it was considered by the editors of this magazine to get published, that is so crazy. I'm really, really honored. So as I said, the speed paint is of the main characters of the story. The girl with the longer hair, her name is Elle, and the girl with the shorter hair and glasses is named Liora. I drew them in dresses designed by Lyrica Matoshi because I really wanted them to just look like gay Disney princesses, because why not? I tried doing a lineless style for this art piece in order to challenge myself with shading, but because of that, it's gonna look really ugly until it starts looking more decent. So just hold on and trust the process. The vibe of the story is probably different from what you'd expect if you only know me through my videos, because most of my videos are pretty lighthearted, comedic, sometimes bubbly, but this story is much more serious. It's a dark academia story with fantasy and magic elements, and kind of this looming feeling of dread as well. The story is much darker than what you'd expect though. I kind of just poured it out of me when I wrote it. So for my longer stories, I have to do a lot of planning and outlining and plotting where everything happens, because that's just how I work as a writer. But for this short story, I kind of just poured it out of me. I had ideas for where things were gonna go, but I kind of just had to guide it into that direction, if that makes sense. Yeah, so this is the first story I finished that centers around a lesbian couple, so I'm really happy that it's going to be there for people to read. I'm just very excited. I wrote the story for a fiction writing class I was in, and I workshopped it with my classmates. I'm so grateful to that class because I was able to get a lot of feedback through workshops on how to make it clearer, how to make it really hit you in the feelings more than it did originally. So the story itself, I don't want to give too much away because I feel like the premise is kind of the theme as well. I'm gonna make more videos that have these characters in them so you can get to know them a little better before the story is released. Because I usually write novels and longer things, I couldn't just let it be a short story on its own, so I have a lot of extras having to do with this story that I might share in the future. In the story, there is an excerpt of an original song I wrote, and because I wrote this story while I was procrastinating and trying to avoid work from my other classes, I kind of just sat there and just wrote a full song. Writing that one verse wasn't enough for me, so I just kind of made a full song. I don't know if I'll share the song with y'all, but I might do it to celebrate the release at some point. We'll see about it. I don't know how I feel about my singing voice though, and I'd have to commission somebody to do the harp because the instrument in the background is specifically a harp. I also wrote a prequel short story from the perspective of a side character, and I can't share that with you because it has major spoilers in it. It exists, so maybe someday in the distant future. I've started making more art with them, and it's been so much fun. The story's already been done. I sent them the final version, so I just get to sit around until it gets published. And I'm so excited to see everyone else's stories and to support them. I'm just really excited to see who Elle and Liora I get to live with in this anthology. I'm gonna link the literary magazine in the description, so check them out and support them if you want. I'm so happy that they have this anthology centered around queer stories, because I'm just really grateful that they're making this platform for stories that don't get heard as much to be published. So yeah, I'm thinking of maybe doing an animation meme with Elle and Liora. If there's any specific ones that you'd want to see, let me know in the comments. So yeah, that's the exciting announcement. My short story is getting published. I am so excited. I've probably said so excited more times in this video than I said like, which I think is an achievement. Because the school year is going to be starting up soon, as of when I'm recording this, I'm planning on making more of these videos where I speed paint and talk because I'll be able to make uploads if I do that. The animated videos take me a lot of time to make, like my Life is Strange animation. I spent a lot of time drawing the heck out of that. In my Nej animation too, it took me so much time. In order to make videos where I'm still putting a lot of effort into them, I also want to make fun videos like this where I just chill out and talk, maybe you draw while I talk. We just hang out, because these are the kind of videos I love to watch. I love just speed paints where artists talk for a bit, and you just get to chill out and hear their thoughts. So I thought it'd be cool if I tried making some videos like those myself. So yeah, it would mean a lot to me if you let me know in the comments if there's any topic you want me to talk about, within reason. Like, maybe something art related, writing related, even just random stuff about me, and maybe I'll make a video on it, because why not? So comment below if there's anything you want me to talk about, or any animation memes, challenges, anything you want me to make a video on, let me know. Oh, I also hope you like how the speed paint turned out. This took me so long. So this is editing Shirley hopping on real quick. My speed paint narration ended up being shorter than I thought it would be, so here's a blooper reel and then some music to the rest of the speed paint. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Elle and Liora get to live with in this anthology. Phone! No! I'm going to link all Worlds Wayfarers. I cannot say Wayfarer. That word kills me. There's a car in the background of this video and I don't want to stop recording. Anyway,